Hey everyone, welcome back to London Lips YouTube channel. Today we are diving into some major news. Rapper
Baby,
BLUEFACE is reportedly
your dad
released
threw
from
them all
prison.
off, didn't he?
How do I know this? Because Carlissa has been out there thanking God for his release
Baby,
and posting videos. So what
your
could this
dad threw
mean
them
for
all off,
BLUEFACE's
didn't
career,
he?
his fans and the rap game as a whole? Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our updates. Before we get into the release news, let's do a quick recap on who BLUEFACE is. If you watch this channel, you probably know a lot about BLUEFACE. But BLUEFACE was born Jonathan Jamal Porter in Los Angeles. He broke out in 2018 with his viral track Fotiana. Remember that one, Bust It Down Fotiana? Which peaked at 8 on the Billboard Hot 100. They describe his music as offbeat, West Coast hip-hop with a meme factor. That set him apart early, because remember, BLUEFACE can rap, not to the beat. He released projects like the mixtape Famous Crip in 2018 and the studio album Find the Beat in March 2020. Now, onto the bit that's tea, that everybody is talking about, BLUEFACE's legal issues and prison time. He was handed a 4-year sentence in August 2024 relating to a probation violation stemming from 2021 assault. Carlissa has been dropping hints for days that he was going to be released, and it seems he is now, because she is now thanking God. His correctional records say he is not actually eligible for parole until December. So it is strange that Carlissa is saying he is released, but she's showing us a video, she's saying he's out there. So I'm assuming BLUEFACE managed to get early release. So what does BLUEFACE release mean for him and for his industry as a whole? It's an opportunity for BLUEFACE to relaunch his career. Coming out of prison gives him a clean slate of sorts, new music, branding, collaboration, fans' anticipation, fans are excited. Followers and fans of BLUEFACE have been looking forward to his new content, his appearances, and possibly a shift in his sound or even his image. The impact on the industry, given how hip-hop loves personal narratives, his return could go into a storyline, redemption, comeback, or how he's changed. And let's be honest, over here, one of the main things we're excited about is how him and Krishan's situation is going to play out. We know BLUEFACE is now engaged to somebody else, but we know Krishan has given hints just last week that she is looking to go back to BLUEFACE despite having a new man. Krishan's new man is 20 years old. She's all over him at the moment. As we seen a few months ago, she was crazy about Bino. Bino came out here and he said some horrendous things about Krishan, her parenting. Bino was asking BLUEFACE to come and take his son back. Bino turned on Krishan just like that. 1 minute them two were so in love, he was saying he was going to be a father to Junior, and the next minute the relationship was done. He claimed he couldn't stand her parenting. He seen how she was treating Junior and he didn't really like it, and that wasn't the type of woman that he could see himself having a long-term relationship with. So he broke up with Krishan and he came out here and he was chatting all her business. He completely turned on her. He was also insulting her body odor, implying that she doesn't smell good. So Bino was doing a lot. Krishan is now with this new guy, Free, who, as I said, is 20 years old. She claims she's in love with him. But just a week ago, she was implying she was going back to BLUEFACE, saying her baby daddy's coming back. Krishan and BLUEFACE obviously have a history that runs deep, but it's a history of chaos, toxic relations, violence, aggression. So I don't think necessarily going back to BLUEFACE would be the move. But we all know Krishan is absolutely obsessed with BLUEFACE. It shows just looking at her, tattoos all over her body. She couldn't stop tattooing BLUEFACE. It was literally an obsession. Some people would say maybe she was a clout chaser. She knew BLUEFACE had the higher status than her, and she has literally become famous off BLUEFACE's name. But there was definitely some sort of crazy obsession with him as well, because there was no need for her to get so many tattoos all over her body. Now, there's a risk that BLUEFACE being released will not help his career at all, and that it's just too late for him, that people have been distracted, found other people they want to follow. But I think if he was to start fading out, he will probably reunite with Krishan, because he knows that will get him attention. Plus, his mama Carlissa has been spending a lot of time doing marketing for him, you know, promoting her show, promoting Blueface all day, going back and forth with his new girlfriend, going back and forth with Krishan. So there's been a lot going on. She's gone to Jaden. Alexis has said she does not want Blueface back under any circumstances. So the only two women right now that we know of who are battling for him are going to be his new girlfriend, Angela, and Krishan. If you're a fan of Blueface or you follow hip-hop closely, here are signs to look out for. A public statement from Blueface talking about a new project, a new single or video drop, that should be coming very soon if it's just been released. Social media re-engagement, he'll be putting out new photos, interviews and behind the scenes. Carlissa's already putting out videos of him. Potential feature appearances, collabs with other artists. It'd be good to see Blueface collab with some new people. Preferably not Krishan, but you know, some other rappers, something new from him, something fresh. Or maybe he could just switch it up and do like a collab with somebody like Vybz Kartel, something really different. Because he could possibly just go in a complete brand new direction. He could either get back into what he was doing before, which would be embracing his past, or shift into something different. Live performances or tour announcements. Obviously, that depends on what conditions are given to him based on his release. But we do know Carlissa has been organising the homecoming party for him for months, saying there will be a party for him when he comes home. And he's also got his seafood restaurant, and I'm sure he's going to be doing some appearances there, unless probation has put some really strict rules on his release. Let's check in on what the internet's saying. Okay, so some fans are hyped up. They're looking forward to the new era of Blueface, but a lot of people are being skeptical. They just don't think it's going to be happening for him. They're wondering if his career will go smoothly after he's been locked up for so long. Some reporters are saying they don't believe Blueface has been released. They don't even know if they believe the photos that Carlissa has put out there are authentic. And they're just going to see. They don't believe it because Blueface wasn't meant to be released until December. But Carlissa has always said Blueface will be released in November because she has been arranging that homecoming party. So here's my take. I believe Blueface has been released after seeing the videos from his mum and her thanking God. Although I do know Carlissa likes to generate a lot of attention in her direction, I predict that within the first month of him being out, he's going to have a surprise single or a visual drop. Following that, I believe he's going to announce a larger project, probably an EP or album will come out within the next 3 to 6 months. I think there's going to be a possible shift in his tone. I think it's going to be less meme-centric and more growth. I think it's going to lean more to storytelling about his time in prison and change or personal development. Something different's going to happen. Maybe he's going to talk about what was going on in prison in terms of like fights, people dropping the... So, just general corruption within the prison system. Maybe he's going to talk about innocent people. Who knows how many people he met in prison who were actually innocent and did not commit their crimes and were locked up. Or maybe he's going to be talking about gang activity. Whatever happens, Blueface is going to have to act quick. Because there's a potential risk that if his team don't capitalise quickly on his release, the attention on him could just fade away and he could just disappear because hip-hop is moving fast. Even with Krishan, if she doesn't reunite with Blueface, I think she will completely fade out after a while. There's only so much interest people are going to have in her, what they call bad parenting. So I feel like she will try and reunite with Blueface to maintain her fame. Okay, that wraps up our breakdown of Blueface's release and what it could mean. What do you think? Will he come back stronger than ever, or is he going to be in a bit of a challenge? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I definitely want to hear from you. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more updates, and I'll definitely see you in another one. Don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified when I drop my next video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.